Look, I don't know if this is going to go at the end of an episode or if this is the start of a new episode or whatever, because I haven't looked into how long the actual recording ended up being for the episode I've recorded earlier today. But I did a little bit of grinding. I got about 11 and a half, and then I figured, you know what? Actually, we've got this mechanic as well. So I can increase my strength, magic, and defense by 1, my HP by 28, and my MP by 22. That should be enough. Combined with the fact that I am now... I'll show you, actually. I'll eat this meal. Eat selected meal. Yeah, sure. Add it to my favorites. Why the hell not? We can close that. And then in equipment, you can see I have a Midnight Anklet, which actually probably should have done the fire. I don't know if he deals dark damage, is the issue. It looks like he would. But he also deals fire damage. His fire damage is easier to avoid though. So I'm going to assume that he deals dark damage. And I ended up going for the water cuffling after all because I have water raw. I forgot to equip that in my shortcut menu. So I have water raw, which can be upgraded to water za, which does a shit ton of damage. Somehow in my test of this, which I didn't win, but I got very close to winning. I also got fire za. Somehow, I don't know. And obviously we have Arroza as well. I have 4 Ethos. I have a Cooper coin this time around, which I just bought. So I think we should be good to win this battle now. I did a lot of preparation for this, and it's not going to fix the fact that Aeronel is still going to be hell to go through. But maybe just, we've seen this already, maybe just maybe it's going to be slightly less horrifically painful than it could have been, maybe, is what I'm hoping. Unlikely, and this is a very bad start for this fight, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I can just use Water Ra a couple of times. As you can see, that's not dealing a lot of damage. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I do know that. I'm going to just heal immediately to get the... No. To get the MP recharge going right away, because that is a very big deal, getting the MP back again. Don't get hit by those. And then we can Waterza, which... That did more damage before. Why does it do less damage now that I'm recording? That is... worrying. Very much worrying, in fact. And there goes my Kupo coin. So this is definitely a very bad attempt at beating this boss. But at least it shows you a little bit as to what my general strategy is going to be for this second attempt at this fight. And then when, not if, but when I die during this attempt, I'll just go ahead to pretty much me winning the fight is what I assume I'll be going ahead to. So I also equipped the ability that I got through grinding, I believe, which... means that every time I fill up my gauge, I do get a Keyblade transformation, but I don't get Attraction Flow. Attraction Flow isn't going to be too relevant for this fight anyway, so I figured that's actually not that big of a deal. And now we might actually deal a lot of damage to him in this state right away. I think we might. I don't have his HP bar right now though, so... Maybe I did... Okay, this is where he actually... where we can actually damage him a lot more. He's also going to be able to damage us a lot more, though. The best way to... Really, the only way to reliably get him out of this form, which maybe you don't necessarily want to if you can deal more damage against him, is using Goofy Bombardier, apparently. So that will be a very good thing to keep in mind. I would very much like to get Ever After and use its combo here. You know what? Let's... Why not? I should have used my shot lock. Anyway, this is how you get him back down, and maybe that does stun him. I'm hoping that it might. It doesn't look like it stuns him at all, not even a bit. So don't hope for the stun because you don't get a stun. Okay. You know what? This actually is very good timing, because I can do this, and then immediately probably just kill you with a normal combo. Then you're gonna do your second set of hands, essentially, I'm assuming. Maybe you don't, actually. It looks like you don't. Okay, so I can just Water Eye you. Deal a bit of damage. It's not that much, I am aware, but it's better than nothing. And just deal some normal water damage against you. Maybe I should have actually done that in Mirage Staff. It's a bit too late for that now. Let's try to deal some damage the nicest way I know how to, and that is just by spamming the shit out of this move. Trinity God. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to Trinity God. Shit. Then again, this fight is going very well so far, so maybe this is not that bad anyway. This is how powerful the cuisine can be, by the way, because that is mostly, other than the fact that I took a 2-hour break from recording and playing the game, that's mostly the only difference between this attempt and the last few attempts, is the fact that I ate a cuisine. Okay, so we definitely 1000% want to shot lock you, because you are very vulnerable to damage. So am I! So am I. Okay, I lost my Koopa coin. This time he only has 1 HP, well, 2 HP bars left though. So that is significantly better, and this is kind of a waste of my finisher. I used a shot lock against him when he was in his, like, not defensive mode, and it took like 2.5 or 3 bars down. It was kind of gross, honestly, and I fucking love it. So I feel like we could still die at any moment. Don't get me wrong, that is kind of the idea of this critical mode run, is you can die at any moment, no matter what. But I feel like we're kind of good, honestly. I feel like we're safe to assume that we've probably won this. Again, good chance that we'll still die if we make a mistake. So just don't make a mistake is the easy solution to that, I'd say. And he's down to about a bar of health, which means that he's probably, yeah, he's gonna go back into goo mode, as I like to call it. And I don't have a Keyblade transformation. Not yet, anyway. I will in a moment, hopefully. If I can get anything I can lock onto to finish off my, my gauge here. If I can just get this, you know what? That works as well. Water's and then immediately just finisher. That should deal enough damage to finish him off, I think. Maybe. Oh my god, please don't. Okay, you survived. Fuck. That's big, not good. That's real big, not good. Maybe that is enough to at least Scream Strike. Okay, that could be it. That would be very thematically appropriate to finish the fight with Scream Strike. I don't think this will actually deal damage though. Yeah, I didn't think so. And that is it. We got Cura. And a max HP increase. Both of those are kind of nice. So, that was that. Could have been worse. I could have spent half an hour before figuring out the fact that I could just eat some food and get stronger. Did they just not get the voice actors in for those lines? Sorry for that.
All right, and in you go.
There's no place for you here anymore, Randall. Now we're in the business of making children laugh.
You think it's funny? Hilarious. The more that you whine, the funnier it gets.
I'm feeling like this is probably a separate episode.
Enjoy your extended vacation.
Because it's like 10 minutes of content already.
You clowns are gonna be sorry when I find my way back and I finally take over this place.
Gators in the house again.
Are you kidding? Oh, this guy's in for it. Come here, you. Oh.
He dead.
So long. Smell you later.
And now we just need to do one last thing.
Hang on. I have a way to lock him out.
Until Vanitas locks him back in. That's not how that works. Until Vanitas unlocks this again. Because we know he will. Also, Vanitas. Yeetus Vanitas. It's about to happen. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be grand. It's gonna be amazing. Doors can fly now, apparently.
Oh.
And with that, we just got a shit ton of cutscenes. Until
Boo. Time
the
to go.
cutscene.
You must be tuckered out.
Actually,
But we'll play together.
that follows right, because, yeah, the door. Yeah, so Yeetus Vanitas, about to happen. Again, it's a kind of amazing thing to watch. It is legitimately probably one of the best cutscenes in the Kingdom Hearts series, just because... I'll shut up. I'll shut up and let you see. This is all serious and Kingdom Heartsy, but it's...
Gotta say, that strange facade had me fooled at first, brother.
Wait a sec. Oh yeah, you were at the cathedral. And hey, who are you to call anyone strange?
Say, do we know this guy?
We haven't ever met in the flesh. I am Vanitas.
This is the part where you spout some mumbo jumbo and disappear, right?
You got that down.
This whole world was powered by Scream. They converted the screams of human children into energy. And this very company was what made it all happen. It's as rich a source of negative emotion as we'll ever find.
For the last time, we already stopped doing that.
Did you? Then how do you explain all these canisters of surplus Scream? This facility was everything I could hope for, and I was lucky enough to find a pawn whose heart was darkened by thoughts of revenge.
No shit, Sherlock.
All Randall ever cared about was winning. And this guy took advantage.
That's literally just
My heart is made of just one
a...
thing,
darkness.
and the unversed collected enough screams and sadness from those children to reconstruct it.
Yeah, and the whole time they were trashing our
Okay,
company
so
podcast.
Vanitas is not time
Even
traveling.
with all this negative emotion, my heart is still incomplete. I need something else. The half of me that sleeps on inside of your heart.
Vanitas!
Ventus. What a strange place to slither off to. You insignificant speck.
Here it comes.
What are
Here
you
it
talking
comes. Here it
You
comes.
wouldn't remember. When you were little, you formed a special bond with a boy named Ventus who joined with your heart.
Is he saying that one of the missing Keyblade wielders is inside?
Mind blown. We've all known that for like 10 years.
Possible.
Now, you will return Ventus to me.
Goofy.
The king told us about this. Ventus wasn't able to defeat Vanitas. They struck each other down, and then the king said that Ventus's heart never returned to him.
You're not gonna do that to Sora. No way.
Stay out of this.
Don't know how Goofy got yeeted, but now it is time.
Join your heart.
With mine.
Need to look.
He just fucking picks him up.
Let me go.
Well, that's not even the best part. No. The best part is this.
Over here, Sully.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is Yeetus Vanitas.
Quick!
And then they pick up the door and throw it into another door, into another door, and that one goes into another door, and that one goes into the shredder. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you Yeetus Vanitas.
Ooh!
Hey!
That was awesome.
Thank you.
We owe you.
No, we should be thanking you. We never would have managed to get Boo this far if you hadn't come along to help.
And finally, we found her door.
Boo, I know how excited you were to come play with Mike and Sully. Sorry we dragged you into this.
What's that? Get in the store with that face.
Hey, you are way scarier.
Gosh, I think you're both scary.
What?
I only think Goofy is the scariest out of the three.
Okay, Boo.
Out of the five, really.
Go.
Kitty.
We'll catch up soon, kid.
Mike Wazowski.
When you're the witch.
No, that's Donald, Boo.
Mike Wazowski.
Aww.
Better. I'll see you, kid.
Time travel.
Boo! So long!
Yeah, how about you don't make her laugh and make like her door explode or something like that? Because that, from what I understand, from playing this world and watching the movie, that is not outside the realm of possibility. Just everything exploding.
Sorry for all the headaches we caused.
Don't mention it. And actually, it was kind of nice having a little adventure for old time's sake.
Yeah, the flying and the falling. And hey, let's not do that paint thing again. But nothing like running for our lives to get the heart pumping.
I had a great time.
Donald, all you did was complain.
So, he had a great time. I identify with him.
Any chance that we can drop by again?
The door's always open.
And maybe Boo can join us.
When she's grown up and turned into a witch.
Yeah.
If you don't know what that's about, by the way, go Google the Pixar Theory. It's an interesting read. There's plenty of videos on it as well if you don't like reading like me.
Thank you!
And that was Monstropolis. Which, definitely, there's going to be a separate episode from the last one. Because this recording session, also happy key, it's not a great keyblade, I don't think. I'll try it out. But I don't recall being that good, or even using it, really, in my initial playthrough. So we're probably not going to end up using it, but I have the fluorite and the Damascus to level it up if need be. And now to the next, the worst world in the game.
We should go to
We
the Realm
should.
of Darkness.
No, that's not...
You can't go there until you get the power of waking.
But come on. We have
That
to
is
do
not going to
something.
Arendelle.
If we don't act, the organization's gonna win.
Sora, do you even know how to get to the Realm of Darkness?
Angst.
Well, Riku and the King do.
They won't tell you.
Nope. Not until you complete your own mission.
Huh?
From the realm of darkness.
Riku?
It's probably Yenzo. Yeah, it is Yenzo.
Is this a bad time?
Enzo.
So, I have some news about Ansem's code, and the replica we need for Roxas's heart.
Oh. And?
First, the replica. Evan is still missing, but we found some of his research. I'll see what I can learn from it.
You've got our thanks.
As for Ansem the Wise's data, we've discovered a very interesting passage. I'll read you exactly.
I don't even remember what this is.
I have discovered three
Oh.
unique hearts inside of Sora's. One is Roxas. The second has been with Sora for nearly as long.
Shio.
And a third has resided in Sora's heart for even longer. Most of his life, in fact. This is a truly...
To be fair, this is not entirely useless. I thought he's just gonna talk about Vanitas here.
These hearts have now melded with Sora, grown silent and...
But he also brings up Shio.
Sora retains the memories of all three. The memories have been compartmentalized, each placed in its own box, so to speak. I surmise the hearts can be awoken, provided that each of them is returned to the box that contains the correct memories. Unite the heart with its memories, and provide it a suitable body within which it may flourish. And I believe any or all three of these people can be made real again.
Roxas and two more?
Sora, your heart is a hotel.
Who else?
We've known this.
Oh, thanks, Enzo.
Certainly. Take care.
Or for Vanitas, maybe more like a vacation
That
home.
was Roxas. The other one must be Ventus. Well, it's kinda all we got to go on. Sora, do you know who the third one might be?
Hey, that's not related.
Notice how he doesn't say, hey, I can count, or hey, that's not true. He just says, hey, that's not related, which I honestly think is the best thing he could have said there, because that is good character writing. Like, the chemistry between Donald, Goofy, and Sora, not in that order, but Sora, Donald, and Goofy, in this game is the best it's been. I've said this before, but it's the best it's been in the entire series. They actually feel like a group of three friends, just like messing around with each other and just having fun in between all the...
Tell me, will you stay?
Does she have a choice?
I can't shake the feeling that these waters touch another shore I've visited.
The Destiny Islands.
You've heard of them?
Yes, they are quite lovely. A far cry from this wasteland.
I'm staying.
So you choose to stay? Hold on.
These waters are the in-between of dark and light. It shores the margins of day and night. They brought you and I together. So why not also you and another?
Yes.
Or does she mean she'll stay at the beach and not go any further, like, to a different place in the Realm of Darkness?
Who's there?
You. Master, I must have a word with you.
Master. So now you mock me.
Do you recall those experiments of the heart you bade me cease? Among the test subjects
Kingdom Hearts 4.
was a girl. She had lost her memory.
Still don't know who that is, actually.
But you can reconstruct memories. You did with Sora. I believe you have seen the girl's memories.
What is your question?
Where did you put the girl?
It's gotta be Skull, right?
Very well. If you won't tell me here.
I think you should go.
A lost guardian of light? You wait here. For the king and his fool.
Hey, Terra and Aqua meet again!
Where's your Keyblade?
Don't need it.
Honestly, it's a good question. Where is the Keyblade? Like, I think Sora finds it actually on Destiny Island, like the first reveal trailer shows, but how did it end up there?
You are wise.
Certainly not through the events of the end of Kingdom Hearts 1. Because we don't see her lose the Keyblade there, and surely it would have been found before now. So how does it end up on the Destiny Islands from here? So many questions they don't answer. Like... She couldn't escape with that Keyblade. Because otherwise she would have just immediately escaped with the Keyblade, right? So, why don't they just give her the Keyblade here? And say that she lost it when she got kicked into the dark water here. So she needs to pick up the Keyblade Mickey brings later, and you can still have that same, like, kind of fight. And Sora can still find that Keyblade. But why does this cutscene specifically also have her without a Keyblade? Because that just brings up so many questions that the answers cannot make sense to. Do we get an opportunity to save at any point?
Huh?
Hiya, Sora.
Hey, Dale. What's up?
Chip just got a message from Merlin. Chip, I got him. Hey!
Or do we go to Twilight Town first? We might go to Twilight Town first.
Hi, Chip. Does Merlin need us for something?
Yep, I think
Yeah, we don't do that right now.
he said he'll have a cup of tea while he waits for you. A cup of tea where? Oh no! He said tea, but he didn't say where. Do you mean he left before you could find out? He's a tough wizard to
I don't know what this cutscene...
Anyway, message delivered. Bye.
Where could he be having tea?
He lives in Holobastian, so maybe go there.
Say, if you were gonna have a cup of tea, wouldn't you want to have it at the best restaurant that you could find?
Oh, of course.
Also known as the only restaurant in this entire universe, by the way.
Town, and we can see if Merlin's there.
Don't force me into the next cutscene. Don't do that. We've had one boss fight this entire video, I understand. But again, this is definitely gonna be a separate video because this recording session is 33 minutes already. So we got to splice it that way. Anyway, that's been it. Next time we're going back to Twilight Town and doing some 100 Acre Wood bullshit before going to Arendelle. Which is gonna be an entire thing in and of itself.